This is more about life in the time of the coronavirus epidemic. I heard this on TV. In all geniuses, there is a monster. Don't know if that's true, but that's what I heard. I imagine that what they are saying is that no one is perfect, and those who aspire to greatness in anything will be greatly flawed as well. Samuel Pepys here, in the year 0 CE, wondering if it's true that in all monsters there is a genius. Some of the famous fictive and movie villains say it is so. The coronavirus is neither genius or monster. It is implacable nature. It's completely amoral. It's the Joker. The virus is especially troubling because many people prefer to see themselves in a moral world. There are rights and wrongs, rules for behavior, things we can believe in. The virus doesn't play that way. America does not think much about death. The epidemic has brought death out of the closet and placed it center stage. After the Second World War, we purposely lost touch with death. We replaced it as best we could with fantasy, movies, Hollywood, Disneyland, television. The virus has pushed all of that aside. We are trying to make a comeback, look at the pro sports, but the virus stands firm. Is all of that made for kids? Alas, in the year 0 CE, it is. The trumpet is at it again. He's using his lame duck status to create a pocket veto of the combined stimulus package and spending bill. What an amazing thing, a spending bill, a piece of legislation that does nothing but spend money. The trumpet can ignore the legislation, figuratively put it in his pocket, and it will not go into effect. His objections? The $600 per person is not enough for him, and he objects to all the pork, money for pet projects and favored friends, in the spending bill. Also, while he does this, unemployment benefits are suspended. So, millions will not be getting that check or the $600. Wow! Some of them might be forced to go back to work. Republicans, dummy craps, everyone is screaming at the trumpet, and I think that's exactly the way he wants it. He'll sign the bill when he's heard enough screaming. He is the pivotal figure in this drama, and he's enjoying that. A 47-year-old black man was shot to death by police who were responding to a noise complaint. The man was unarmed, and he was holding a cell phone. Protests over this, of course, but so far, no violence. This took place in Columbus. People want the cop who killed him to be fired immediately. Many people are looking to the turn of the year as a sign that living conditions will improve. That is not going to be the case, not that I can see. The new variant of the virus is sweeping over the UK and now comprises well over half of the reported cases. Worse, the new variant has been discovered in nations all over the world. So, far from beating this pandemic, we may just be getting started. And they don't know if the existing vaccines are any proof against the mutated form. Again, I hear the Joker laughing. The trumpet, after causing much consternation, finally has signed the congressional stimulus package and spending bill. Millions of unemployed people are back on the dole. I'm not surprised by this. He got what he wanted, all that consternation. But I am disappointed. I wish there was someone, besides that nutty Rand Paul, who would stand up and say, hey, this is crazy. We can't do this. But I know when the Panderman arrives, they'll do more of it. The handouts, forgittings, stimuli. This is just the beginning of the end. They will happily devalue the dollar down to nothing and blame it on the virus. And at that point, the bottom of the barrel, we will at last have achieved equality. We will be able to say that democracy has run its course.